Alright, let's dive into this wild, chaotic little league drama that's blowing up online. So here's the deal, Boerne Little League, a team from Texas, was this close to celebrating a regional championship and heading to the World Series, until the entire situation exploded into a legal and ethical nightmare. And honestly, this isn't just about kids playing baseball. It's a window into how broken youth sports can get when adults start fighting over rules, pride, and who gets to decide what's fair. Let me break down what happened. Boerne won a game Monday night, thinking they'd clinched the Southwest Region title. But then, bam, Little League International disqualified Tulsa National, the Oklahoma team, because one of their players was allegedly ineligible. Wait, but here's where it gets juicy. Tulsa's parents went to court, got a judge to temporarily block the disqualification, and suddenly Boerne had to turn around and prepare for another game. Except now, Boerne's saying, nah, we are going to Williamsport anyway, with LL International's legal team backing them. So who's actually in the right here? Let's unpack this. First off, let's talk about eligibility rules. Look, I get it, sports need rules. But when you're dealing with 12-year-olds, shouldn't the focus be on playing the game, not lawyering up? What's fascinating is how quickly this became a battle of authority versus process. Little League International is basically saying, we make the rules, end of story, while Tulsa's side is screaming, let the kids settle it on the field. And honestly, both sides have a point. But here's what bugs me. Why are we letting bureaucracy and adult ego decide the fate of a children's tournament? This isn't the MLB playoffs, it's kids who just want to play ball and have fun. Instead, they are caught in a political chess match. Now, let's talk logistics. Boerne already sent their players home after that Monday win. They'd used up key pitchers. Suddenly, they are told, oh, by the way, you've got to come back and play again tonight. That's not just inconvenient, it's borderline unfair. From my perspective, this is where LL International dropped the ball. If you're going to enforce eligibility rules, do it before a team celebrates a championship. Making a decision after the fact and throwing a team into chaos. That's on the organization. But here's the twist, Tulsa's argument isn't without merit either. If you're a parent whose kid got blindsided by a last-minute disqualification, you'd fight too. This isn't just about baseball, it's about trust in institutions. And what's with the court getting involved? I mean, a judge actually stepped in to say, let them play. That's wild. What does this say about how we handle disputes in youth sports? It's not just a game anymore, it's a legal battlefield. Personally, I think this sets a dangerous precedent. If every eligibility dispute ends up in court, we are going to see more chaos, more stress on families, and less focus on the actual kids. But here's the kicker. This isn't the first time LL International has faced criticism for inconsistent rulings. Remember the Tawny Dragons controversy a few years back? Same pattern, rules being applied retroactively, teams punished after the fact. So maybe this isn't just about Boerne and Tulsa. Maybe this is a symptom of a bigger problem in how Little League handles disputes. Now, let's zoom out. Why does this matter beyond a single regional tournament? Because it's a microcosm of everything wrong with youth sports today. Adults prioritizing wins, rules, and control over the experience of the kids. The emotional rollercoaster for these players, Boerne went from we're champions, to wait, we might have to play again, to okay, pack your bags for Williamsport. Is insane. Imagine being 12 and having your victory yanked away, then given back, then. I don't even know anymore. What's the lesson here for these kids? That the game isn't about skill or teamwork, but who has the better lawyers. Here's a detail that fascinates me. Tulsa's statement said, "The winner should be decided on the field." That sounds noble, right? But what if Boerne's original win was legitimate under LL's own rules? Then this court order is just prolonging drama. And yet, what if Tulsa's right? What if this is about accountability? The deeper question here is, who gets to define fairness in youth sports? The organization with the rulebook? The courts? Or the teams themselves? There's no easy answer. But what's clear is that this conflict isn't going away. It's a crack in the foundation of an institution that's supposed to unite communities, not tear them apart. So where do we go from here? Boerne's packing their bags for Williamsport. Tulsa's probably licking their wounds, or maybe gearing up for another fight. But the real loser in all of this? The spirit of Little League itself. When a tournament meant to celebrate kids' love for baseball becomes a legal soap opera, something's broken. And if you take a step back, this isn't just a Texas-Oklahoma squabble, it's a warning shot. How we handle disputes, eligibility, and fairness in youth sports will define whether these leagues survive as places where kids can just be kids. So what do you think? Should courts get involved in Little League drama? Or is this exactly what happens when adults forget who these games are really for? Let me know in the comments, because trust me, this story's far from over.